Can you all able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we were discussing about sort utility yesterday. So yesterday we ran inrec field. So inrec means input record. So before sorting, it will do reformat the data. So outrec means after sorting, it will do before writing in output file, it will do the reformat. Okay, inrec means so what will happen in general when you do sort fields copy? So data will be read from input file, this input file, and then it will be sorted based on this option. If you just copy, it will copy. If you kept something like I want to sort from 1 to 6 bytes, descending or ascending. So if you have something, so it will read the record from this file, take all records, and it will then in between it will do sort, and then it will write those records, sorted records, in this output file. Okay, so when we use outrec, so after sorting, before writing in output file, these output records will be reformatted. Okay, output record, so manam output file as a record anedi format change just before writing, that format will be changed here. So if so I am here, I am using like so yesterday we ran this inrec. Okay, so both do same thing, but only the ఎప్పుడు just for reformat ఎప్పుడు అవుతుంది అనేది డిఫరెన్స్ ఉంటుంది అంతే. Okay, both the cases we get same output. We can use anyone, just so comparatively, if you like, if you so interviews, so I don't see those questions, but they will ask what is inrec, what is outrec, like that. They will ask the difference also. So inrec content అంటే after reading the data, input records తీసుకున్న తర్వాత, so this will do sort, sorry, this will do reformat. Okay, so if I yesterday we submitted this one. Okay, it is created. So I'm creating out another file out to, so outrec fields, output record fields. Okay, output record fields I want to have like this. So 1 to 10 bytes I want to have name. So syntax wise also you will see some differences. So directly, if you in case of outrec, you can select directly fields. You don't need to give here the one item like 1, 1, 2 like this. So you can give directly. So 10 to 10 means input file, from input file it will take 10th position to 10 bytes. Okay, now
అన్ని ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను.
okay, yeah, please go on mute if you are not speaking. So this is the file. So what I'm saying, from 10th position, so like I said, position, then length, other things, if there is type, type will come. So here inrec outrec, we don't need to mention any type, directly position length. Okay, here position of this field, 10th position, so 10, the length of this field 10 bytes. Okay, so like that, 10th position 10 bytes. Next field again, position, this is length. So I will remove this one. So this is position, this is length. Okay, position of the field, this account number field for first column, right? It is first column to 6 bytes. 6 bytes. Okay, so 1 to 6 like that. So next one also 20 to 40. What it is 20? So at 20 we have transaction ID. So you can this one complete 40 bytes. So I'm treating this complete as single field, one field is kuntunna. Or I want to copy remaining all 20th column nunchi rest of the record like 40 bytes varaku I just want to keep there. Okay, so 20 comma 40 like that. So like that we have to code. So if you submit, okay, so here I am using this equals share, but this file is not available. I change this to 2, right? So I have to use existing file. Existing file. If I want to use new file, then I have to give these things. This equal new one ivali. Okay. So let me give a new file. So in this case, this new will be used. Submit. So we have created 2 files. One file is using inrec we created, one file is using outrec fields we created. This is a file we created using inrec fields, input record fields, that option. Okay. And other file, let's see what's the difference. So do you see any difference here? So you can see, so there is one space issue. So in rec, so we had some space while writing. So here I didn't have that space. So 10 to 10, then I'm not taking any space here. 1 to 6. So it will be in output file. It will write like 10 bytes, then 16 bytes. Okay, 10 plus 6, 16 bytes. Then it will write this 40 bytes from next position onwards. Okay, earlier when we ran other job, we gave a gap. So in rec field lo manam gap icham akkada. So same like that, if you want to have some gap, so if you see this is output file, right? So it is writing 10 bytes first. Okay, then it is writing 6 bytes. Only length chudandi, length, only length, this length, this length, this length. So first it will write these 10 bytes, then it will write 6 bytes, then it will write this 40 bytes. Okay, 10 bytes, then 6 bytes, then from here continuously writing 40 bytes, 40 byte data. Okay, so if you want to have some space, you can start here. You can have some space here, or you can use like earlier I used this colon, right? So output, in output file you can give the colon also here like that. So 16, 10 plus 6, 16 is done. So I want to write instead of from 17, I want to write from 18. So if you do this, let's see. So I'm commenting this. I want to use same file again. Okay, if you see, we got a space here. Okay, so ikkada manam 17 nunchi kaakunda 18 nunchi rastunnam. Okay, this is column 17, this is 15, 16, 17. So ఇంతకు ముందు 17 నుంచి రాస్తుంది రికార్డ్ అనేది, డేటా అనేది. Now we mentioned this 40 byte field right from position 18. Okay, so ఇది whatever you give, this will become the position in output file. Okay, output file లో ఎక్కడి నుంచి రాయాలి. Okay, this is the position in input file. This is the length of data in input file. Like that you can organize the data. So you can see both are same. Now if you see this one and inrec and outrec, so both are same. So what is the difference? So this is input file, right? Okay, G003 and input file. So these are the, this is output of inrec, this is the output of outrec. So only difference and record order అనేది change ఉందంతే. Okay, so inrec fields అనేది, so this is inrec output. So input file లో రికార్డ్ తీసుకొని ఆ fields ని reformat చేస్తుంది. Before writing in output file, before sort it will do reformat, after reformatting it will do sorting. So same outrec అనేది ఏంటంటే after sorting, before writing in output file, it will reformat the records. Okay, so that is the difference. Output and same ఉంటే just order of records అనేది difference ఉంటుంది అంతే. Sort కి ముందు sort కి తర్వాత అనే difference ఉంటుంది. Okay, so that's why you can see this only records order are different. So let's see then, these are the important things in the outrec, and we discussed include condition, omit condition, sort fields equal copy. So then we have outfill, so which is like I want to split one file into multiple files. So in that case we go for outfill option. So it will be like we have different records right in the file. So this file I'm taking as input 3. So in this file we have different bank transactions. Okay, Axis Bank, HDFC Bank, State Bank. Okay, so how we have different transactions. So I want to have separate files for each bank transactions. Okay, HDFC Coco file, Axis Coco file, and SBI Coco file na kavali. Okay, in that case how we do, so that we can do using outfill option. Okay, so I will share this JCL screenshots to practice. Okay, after the class today, then you can remember. If you practice the syntax and all, you can remember easily. Okay, so for this same we use same utility, we just need to use the outfill option here. Okay, sort fields equal to copy. Here outfill comma files equal to 01, like this we mention here. Then we have to mention condition here. So condition will be, I want based on this bank name, so I want to split the records. Okay, so this is column number 45. Okay, 45 to 4 bytes maximum, the 4 byte axis, SBI 3 bytes. Okay, so I will take by default, I will take so include these records. Okay, from column position 45 to how many bytes we have, 4 bytes. Okay, the character type is data type, like type. So numeric or alphabet, so we take it as ch only. So then you have to write the condition equal to, eq means equal to the value here. In quotes you can give the value HDFC. Okay, I want to write HDFC records in 01 file. Okay, so this 01, the out is the output file here. So here we change the DD name to point to this number 01. Okay, so sort we code it as OF1. Okay, so this way we can code 01 or 1, simply 1. Okay, F1 means this one will map to this one. Okay, the DD names aneti, this sort will understand. These are predefined DD names. If we code files equal 1, this data whatever we are writing into based on this condition, the data will go to this file. Okay, this DD name and the corresponding file, this file will get the data. Okay, so I will create new files. That's why I'm removing this equal share option. I will remove here. So we'll see sort HDFC data. Okay, and then so I want to copy earlier sorts also here. So I repeated this twice, but it came only once. So in second file, I want to write access data. Third file, RRR repeating here. Third file, I want to write SBI data. Okay, like this. So then here I have to repeat two more lines, R2. So it will repeat two lines. So outfill files equal to 3. Second file, what we are writing? Which data we are writing in second file?
Access.
Yeah. And in third file, we are writing
SBI.
SBI data. So here we have only 3 bytes. Fourth byte is space. So you have to mention space also. Otherwise, you will not get the output as expected. Okay. So input file, we have space is space, right? Fourth position, fourth. So you have to mention that space also. So then only it will map. It will compare exactly. Okay. This is the code we just write to split the records into multiple files. Okay. So if you run this, you will get the output as expected. It is giving JCL error. Okay, let's see. Okay, outfill comma will not, we should not use. It will be outfill space files. Syntax errors we get for this, we get JCL error. Let me try again. I think files create it should not create files, but sometimes it is creating files even for JCL errors. This. So in this case, generally what we do is we use ID cams. So in real time. So instead of deleting these files always manually, so what I can do, I can have simply one ID cams utility here. So step 1, I want to use ID cams. ID cams. Here I will use sysin dd star. Here I will mention delete file name. So you can mention the 3 delete statements here. So it will delete 3 files. So when you rerun that, so you don't need to delete the files manually. So this job, first step, the files will be deleted. Second step, they will be created again, like that. Okay. So by default, we have this sysprint sysout for these utilities. For COBOL program, we use sysout only when we have display statements. But you can code this. These are default DD statements. You can code. Okay, you can keep in quotes, or you can also give directly like this. So if I submit again, this is giving JCL error, maybe due to this. Okay, already files లేకుండా మనం delete చేయమన్నా కానీ you will get JCL error. Okay, so maybe it is treating that file is not present. Still, you are trying asking to delete. So file లేదు మనం delete చేయమంటాం. That's why we are getting JCL error. But I don't think that is the reason. Let's see the written code. So job log చూద్దాం. So expand this. See messages. You can see content error is this. Different error. So it is saying expected continuation not received in statement number 8 and 9, 10, 11, 12. అన్నిట్లో అదే ఉంది. So go to JCL statement number 8. So continuation లేదు. So Where is it missing? Okay, thing due to the column position. So continuation, to continue anything, we should code before 16th column here. Okay, this is at 17th column, these lines. So that's why it is not identifying. Okay, so JCL to continue anything on next line, this should be before 16th column. It should not after 16th column. So just move this aside. Then if you submit, so it gave max is 8, but that is acceptable. So in the question and the files level, but we are saying to delete, we are using IDCamp to delete them. So if you expand, or if you just select completely, you can see here first step return code 08 వచ్చింది. Okay, files లేవు లేకుండా మనం delete చేయమంటున్నాం. So that's why 8 వచ్చింది, file not found అన్నట్టు. So we can ignore that, మనకు తెలుసు ఫైల్స్ లేవని, ఆల్రెడీ లేవు ఫైల్స్. సెకండ్ స్టెప్ సక్సెస్ఫుల్లీ కంప్లీటెడ్. ఓకే, ఫైల్స్ ఇప్పుడు క్రియేట్ అయినాయి సెకండ్ స్టెప్ లో. సో నౌ లెట్స్ సీ ద ఫైల్స్ whether we got data as expected or not. Okay, so 3 files are created. I'm just browsing. So this access file got access records. Okay, so HDFC file has HDFC transactions and SBI has, they got SBI transaction. Okay, like that we can create the multiple files using single job. Okay, so
So we got error. No, can we ignore it?
yeah, yeah, ఇది ఎందుకు వచ్చింది మనకు తెలుసు కదా, we know, right?
అర్థమైంది.
Yeah, we can so as we know, this is, there is no harm in get due to this error.
ఓకే
ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ మనం రన్ చేస్తే ఎర్రర్ రాదు, ఎందుకంటే ఫైల్స్ ఉన్నాయి ఇప్పుడు.
ఓకే
if you run the same job again, what will happen, it will delete the files in above step, it will again create in below steps. So to avoid JCL error, so we are deleting files in this itself instead of deleting them explicitly from 3.4 option. So if I submit that, you will get 0, 2 steps successfully completed.
ఓకే సార్.
So that is known thing, we know why we got that error, so no need to resolve that. So now you can see file deleted, again recreated in second step, like that. So in real time we don't do anything manually, right? So that's why we do all the things using these utilities, or yeah, we have only used these utilities or programs if there is anything like manual work. So these kind of things, deleting files or creating files before doing something, we use these utilities. So we use the JCL. So like this JCL can have 10-20 steps also. So this is step 1, step 2. So in step 3 I will run a COBOL program. Step 4 I will read that step 3 output in some other COBOL program. Step 5 I will run COBOL DB2 program. Like that a JCL can have multiple steps. Okay, not only each program, for each program JCL ఉంటుంది, అట్లా ఏమి ఉండదు రియల్ టైం.
సార్
Yeah,
come down sir. Sir, what are the parameters here? 45. What does
45
it
is,
indicate?
it is same everywhere, same. This is position, this is length.
Okay. Okay.
This is position in input file, 45 column, this length of this data.
Okay.
This is type, character type.
Character. Okay.
CH means alphanumeric.
Yeah, yeah.
PLTO means O means operation, like equal, is it equal, or
Equal.
greater
Okay.
than, you can use greater than, less than,
Okay.
not equal, like this you will have.
Okay, sir.
Just you can remember just these things, PLTO, position, length, order, this way we mention always. Position, length, type, order or operator. So I will add if we have previous jobs. So Okay, so they are getting deleted. So in rec out rec we ran, they got deleted. Okay. So what else we have? So then we'll see. So we have multiple files. Same way we have splitted one file into multiple files, right? So we can get the data from multiple files into single file. So that we call it as join. Okay. So for that we use join keys. So join is a special case where we do where we compare two files and get the matching records, unmatching records, like records present in one file, not present in other file, like that record present in both files. Like that we can compare the data in two files and get the outputs. Okay. So let's see that how we do that. So I want to use same one, we'll use restart there. So copying this step 2. Copying after this line. A means after this line it will copy. So within the member, if you do CCA, it will just move copy from there to here. This case you don't need to use cut command, cut paste అవసరం లేదు within the same member అయితే. If you want to copy it to some buffer memory and వేరే member లో paste చేయాలంటే అప్పుడు cut paste వాడాలి. Same member లో అయితే we don't need to use cut paste. So so you can also do if I have like where is the output file? Sorry. So this is SDSF edit, right? So this is the JCL. So I want to restart sort. This is sort out. I want to use here. So before joining, we have. So I want to sum the fields, sum the data in input file. The amount of total amount I want to get the in output. So we have different amounts, right? Credit amount, debit amount, those amounts. So I want to restart from step 3. Okay. So then I want to sum the amounts in input file. Okay. So this is the output. Close that one. So, okay, this is the input file. I want to get the sum of this amount. Okay. Sum of this total amounts. So in this case, you can get like column from column 30. So the data length is like, so what we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bytes. So you can give that. So to sum or in anything, so we need to use key field. So it will sum based on that field. So I want to sum only all credits, credit accounts, for example. So you have to use column 40 to 2 bytes. So I want to sort on 40 to 2 bytes character. So I want to sum this sum the amounts of this. So sum fields equal to sum the fields. So which fields I want to sum? I want to sum this amount field. So 32 8 bytes. So you have to use 30 comma 8. So this is amount field, right? So we generally use this for numeric. We use specially for numeric. For alphanumeric or when we are sorting, we can use ch. For numeric, especially if you want to use like this sum and these things, you have to use ZD. ZD for it is like numeric zone decimal. We call it as ZD stands for zone decimal. In short, we use this terminology. And for hexadecimal, like COM3 variable, COM3 data I told, right? So for that we use PD. So PD packed decimal and hexadecimal and same. So packed decimal, this will be used for COM3 data types. Just a second. Okay. So we'll show you packed decimal also. I will give some example. So if I run, it's giving JCL error due to what would be the reason. So if file already మనం create చేసాం ఇందాక file ని. Okay. So let me take another file. So వేరే file name ఇచ్చాను. Please submit. It is giving sort error. Okay, we are giving two equal symbols here. సో మాన్యువల్ అయితే ఇలా డిలీట్ చేయాలి మళ్ళీ 3.4 కి వచ్చి. సో again it is giving error. So it is giving 16 means sort 16 and it will be like syntax error. So it will show something sort or invalid, sort or merge or some statement operand. So there is syntax error. I need to see what it is. So some environment it will not work. General. So it is correct only as per my observation. So we can write even this thing in output. Okay, I will check this syntax and will explain tomorrow. Okay. So other than this, if you want to eliminate duplicates in input file, so in that case also we use this sum fields option. Okay. For example, in input file, I want some duplicate records. So this record I want multiple times. Okay, column this, so 1 to 6 duplicates I have, duplicate these things, account numbers. Okay, so if I want to, for that I just want to see, I think this we should use Joan decimal, the key field we might have used, but need to use, we'll try this once. We'll try once, otherwise we'll see that tomorrow. So delete this file. Okay, I'm editing input file. That's why it is not allowing job to read this file. So if I do exit, job will run. So it is giving again syntax errors. Okay, I will check that tomorrow. So in general, this sum fields, why we use is to eliminate duplicates. Okay, sum fields equals none. So none means it will eliminate the duplicates record from input file. So 1 to 6 positions, I have duplicate records. Okay, you can use CH or DD or whatever. So I want to get only unique records. Okay, so input file we have total 14 records. So if I run this, these out of these 1, 2, 3, 4 records, I get only one record instead of 4. Okay, only one thing will come. So we'll create another file. Okay, okay, I think I am writing spelling mistake here, FIELDS. That's why it is giving issue. Fields. Okay, let me show this one now. Okay, file created already unnecessary file create. We should, if it is failed, it should not create output file. I don't know why it is happening here. So submit. Okay, it ran successfully. So now you see only you will get unique records. Okay, out of 14 we got only 11 records. So he record whatever, where is that? So he Vivek account, the Vivek transaction, he record only one time we got. Okay, in input file we have multiple times, 3 times, 4 times we have these Vivek transactions. Okay, this way also we use this sum fields option. Sum fields equal none means duplicates will be eliminated from input file. So let's try earlier one with this corrected one. So I was doing 42. Okay, let me keep this as it is. So another thing what we can do, if you want that duplicate records in separate file, you can use. So exam option you can give here. Exam means it will write the duplicates in some other file. Those duplicate records it will write in some other file. Okay, so in that case you have to code the DD name. Okay, so how we have sort out DD name, same way you have to code DD name to get the duplicate record. The DD name will be sort exam. Okay, so this will get the duplicates records. Okay, sort dupes. Okay, I'm giving name as dupes here, means duplicates. So out file loops sort xsum. Here if I do, you will get those three duplicate records into this file and unique records in sort out file. Okay, sort out dd. So దీంట్లో unique records వస్తాయి, దీంట్లో duplicates వస్తాయి. So I will restart from step 3 only. So it is giving error sort xsum. ఈ sort xsum అనేది అన్ని చోట్ల వర్క్ అవ్వదు. So we'll see. So xsum is not supported. You can see here xsum is not supported this. So another alternate ఏంటంటే సార్ట్ బదులు మనం ఐస్ టూల్ అనేది యూజ్ చేయొచ్చు, లైక్ సెలెక్ట్ ఇఫ్. సో దిస్ వీ డోంట్ యూజ్ ఐస్ టూల్. సో సార్ట్ ఈజ్ ఎనఫ్ ఫర్ us. సో ఐస్ టూల్ ఆల్సో దిస్ లైక్ సార్ట్ లాగానే ఇది. Okay, this is not required for you now. So nobody will ask in about this. Okay. So alternate option we have, we can use ice tool or we can use file manager. Those tools we can use. So we handle these duplicates and all in Cobalt program. And so ice tool is a small one similar to this, that is not required for you in learning phase. Okay. So I will remove this. But interview they will ask like same, how you get the these things. So I will explain IS tool tomorrow, that how for this purpose only we use that. How you get the duplicate data in output file, like another file like that, they will ask in interview. So you have to answer this. I will use xsum. So xsum will give the output in some other file. Okay, I am just saving this to use in next class. Step 4 I will try explain this using IS tool tomorrow. Okay. And then so we were trying so let's try earlier ones. So here we got errors, right, while doing some of the fields. So here spelling mistake I did, FILDS. So I'm giving file name again, some like this. So let's see. Here I have two equal symbols. So other way you can delete the file is you can use TSO command. Okay, TSO anedi it's so when you log in we are using TSO mate AC like that, right? TSO means time sharing option. So mainframe manaku normal computer lo MS DOS elano command level, like in mainframe TSO is like that. If you use TSO, it will do activity behind the screen. So it will do, we cannot see how we delete like that. It's some commands we have TSO delete. So it will directly delete that file from the storage space. So deleted. Instead of going to 3.4, you can delete that way also. So let me submit again. It is SOC 7. Okay. SOC 7 in under. So we are trying to do some numerical operation. We are trying to sum the data, but we are using here alphabets. Credit వాడుతున్నాను, credit పైన చేయమంటున్నాను. So it is incorrect. So I have to use, I want to sort the records on account numbers, and then we'll try this. So again I will delete that. So if you press F12 button, you will see you can get last used commands. Okay, retrieve you will get. So again I deleted. Okay, file create అవ్వలేదు. So if you type here command keys అని ఇచ్చారనుకోండి, you can see all the function keys. F1 అంటే ఏంటి, F2 అంటే ఏంటి, F3 ఏంటి, F4 like this you can see so F10, F9, F8, F7, these things. F12 means retrieve, command retrieve. So previous command మనం repeat చేయొచ్చు if you press F12 button. Okay, so let me submit this again. I am using this again. I think we get same. So ఈ SOC7 అంటే alphanumeric data పైన we are doing some mathematical operation, so that is invalid. So that way that's why we get system event. SOC S means system event, system event C7, like that we call it as SOC7. So let's try with ZD, June decimal iddam. Let's see if it work or not. Again it is giving same. So what is the reason? So input file, we have data from 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 32 8 we have. Okay, leave it this. I will check and like explain you tomorrow how why we are getting that error. So this is about JCL. So that we have one more thing left in JCL, that is just sort joins, as I said. So we can combine the data in, we can compare two files and they combine the data. You can get matched data, unmatched data, like that. So I will repeat, I'll use this step 4. I'm copying that. Before this to step 5 coding, here I will use joins. So for this we have to use two input files, sort JNF1. So join file 1, sort JNF2. So these are DD names. So I want to use so what, how many files we have total? We have these many files. This is empty file. So let's see, let's take Axis Bank and both HDFC Bank data input files. So I have two different files. So do we have anything credit debit like that? Okay, let me take same file. So we have 1 2 3 files here, right? So I have few files, few records in first file, few records in third file. So in this file I have only 3 records. Okay, so I will take this file as input 1. I will compare this file with file 3, where we have multiple records. Okay, so we have three records only in this, and in file 3 we have 14 records. So I will remove duplicates from here. 11 records we have in file 3. So I want to compare file 1 with file 3, and I want to get matching records in both the files. So రెండు files లో కామన్ గా ఉన్న రికార్డ్ నాకు కావాలి అవుట్పుట్. ఓకే, so both are input files. So this be called share. I'm reading both the files. Okay, and output file is sort out. I have to use. So this is the output file. So matched records I want in output. Okay, so I just named the file as matched records here. So here we have to write simply sort fields equal copy. Then here you have to write the condition to compare the files. So here you have to use like join keys. So to join any files, we first we should have join common keys in both the files. So based on those keys, for example, in this file we have account number. Account number is common in both the files. So we should have common column to compare both the two files. Okay, so ఈ file లో ఉన్న transactions, for example, ఇది yesterday's file అనుకోండి. Yesterday's transactions I want to compare with today's transactions. Okay, నిన్న ఉన్న transactions మళ్ళీ second time repeat అయ్యాయా అనేది నేను చూద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నా. ఓకే, సో account number is common in both the files. So join keys, we use this keyword files equal to f1. So here you can use space and here you can use fields. Here common key is the key name. Common key we have 1 to 6 byte character. So you can give ascending or so by default we have to give like this. Ascending is A is optional, but this setup is asking A also. So second file join keys files equal to f2 comma fields equal to same second file lo maybe okay, let's take another file. Ikkada 1 to 6 bytes unnai data. We have some other file, right? We reformatted data. Where it is that? Okay, so okay, let's use same. So second file lo kuda manaku same 1 to 6 bytes data on. Okay, so here I am comparing both the files. Then I want to write the records. Fields, records means records using fields from both the files. Okay, records for this we use reformat fields equal to, you have to mention from first file what I need. From first file I want 1 comma so I will change something here. Let's see what I can change. Date. Okay, transaction date, for example, it is some 010101 or give 56050505. Okay, so I want to get data from of account number, then name, account number, name, transaction amount, date. So 3 things I just want to have. So 1 to 10. So 1 to 10, sorry, 1 to 6 from input file, and then what I want, we have name from 8th byte to 10, right? So 8 to 10, the name. Then I want the amount and date. Amount we have from, sorry, this is 10 to 10 name, amount 30 to 8, and date 50 to 10. This is 10 bytes. Okay, 30, 50, 10. Okay, name, this is 6 bytes. Okay, name, position, length 10 bytes, name, then amount column 30, length 8 bytes, and then date column 50, length 10 bytes. So these I need from first file. Okay, from second file I want sorry, here we have to mention the file name f1, you have to mention. F1 means file 1. F2 means file 2. Okay. So here you can see F1 here I'm assigning F. So by this it will treat this F1 JNF1. So this is file 1. So this F2 and ఇది. So this is a connection to that. And F2 from second file I want same account number. I already written account number match అయ్యేతోటి మనం చూస్తున్నాం. So I no need to write against account number. So second file నుంచి direct గా matching records only amount and then I want the date 30 50 రెండు మాత్రం తీసుకుంటున్నా సెకండ్ ఫైల్ నుంచి. కాలం 30 8 bytes and column 50 date 10 bytes. Okay, so if I run I should get the matching data. Okay. So are you understanding what I'm explaining? So this is the final topic in sort. So with this JCL will be done. Okay, there is a small thing that how we pass data, how we override data like that. So that is not from sorts. In sort it is end of that last topic we can say. So I am submitting this to get the matched output. Okay, if you submit, you got JCL error. Is there any syntax error? FIELDS. Okay, files sort JNF1 JNF2. Okay, let me see the error. So I didn't change this restart parameter here. I need to start from step 5. Okay, so that's why it gave error. Step 3 already file created. It's trying to create the same file. Run same step again, creating same file. That's why you got this error. So submitting again. So we got sort error now. So it could be the reason due to this character especially we don't need. So let's see what is the error. So yeah, here only we are getting error. So just mention the whatever field character and numeric whatever here. Just here we mention position length. Just that ascending or descending we have to mention. So before joining, it will sort the data and it will compare each record to record. Okay. So let me submit this again. So this record, this file I will delete again here. So your length you have to go to 3.4 and delete it. Okay, it is successfully completed. Now you can see the data, how you get. So you can see we got total 3 records. Okay, there is no space. We didn't give any space. That's why records came like this. So let me have some space quickly. So after this number and here after this date, I want to have some space. Okay, you can add space by using. So after this name, I want to have space. Okay. So it is directly writing data 1 to 6 from 7 onwards. It is writing the 10 byte name. So here I want to have some space. So you can give character in quotes. You can use some space. See 2 quotes without any writing anything. So it will give 1 space like this. Before writing second file record also, I want to have 1 space here. So C, comma like this. So if I submit again, it is giving syntax error. See, it should take we can use X symbol also. X1, 1x, 1x means one space it will give. 1x, let's try this one. Frames. It is exceeding length or what? Okay, let's see. Syntax error. See. Okay, so I will. So generally it should take here. Not sure why it is not taking. So we'll just explain what is the output. So I will check these syntax errors what we are getting and we'll resolve that tomorrow. Okay, so here you can see out of 11 records, only 3 records are matching in with file 1. File 1 3 records ఉన్నాయి. File 3 లో generation 3 లో we have 11 records. Generation 1 we have 3 records. So matching records we got only 3 because only 3 are matching, right, in both. So I am getting this data is from file generation 1 data. So this is amount, this is date 2022-01-05 we have in first file. From second file I got only I'm writing these fields, amount field and this date field I am getting that data from second file. Like that we can compare two files and we can write the data in third file like this. You can write matched, you can write unmatched records also. So for that we use yeah, it will not take much time, just quickly we'll show you one difference. So unmatched one, I want to get unmatched records from file 1. So you have to use the keyword join unpaid F1. Okay, so F1 only ante only F1 file 1 లో లేకుండా file 2 లో రికార్డ్స్ మాత్రమే వస్తాయి. ఓకే, so if you code F1 we get matching records and also unmatched records from file 1. Only ante only file 1 లో unmatched records వస్తాయి. Okay, difference is like that. So if I submit this one, you will get unmatched F1, right? UNM F1, I'm giving name here. Okay, if you run this, join unpaid. Okay, X6, this is syntax error. I'm using same JCL. So you're changing file name. So if you submit, you get only unmatched files, unmatched records from file 1. So file 1 la mostly unmatched emundo, all are matched records only. So we get empty file, I think. because file 3 file 1 లో ఉన్నాయి అన్ని file 3 లో ఉన్నాయి 3 records file 3 లో ఉన్నాయి again. So if you code this where is that? So if you code F2 here, you will get 8 records. Okay, unmatched from file 2 only. So file 2 లో file 2 means this one. So దీంట్లో 11 records ఉన్నాయి, file 1 లో 3 records ఉన్నాయి. So 11 minus 3 we get 8 records. Only file 2 లో ఉన్నాయి మాత్రమే మనకు అవుట్పుట్ వస్తాయి. ఇప్పుడు file 2 లో ఉండి file 2 లో లేని file 2 లో ఉండి file 1 లో లేని records means okay, only records present in file 2. So if you see, you will get only 8 records. Okay, these are the data where these are the records from file 2. So ఇది ఇలా ఎందుకు వచ్చిన data? Because we are using reformat fields. So ఇక్కడ file 2 లో మనం file 1 నుంచి ఇదంతా తీసుకుంటున్నాం, but file 1 లో ఇప్పుడు here we are getting only, so where is this? Here we are writing only F2 records. So F2 records ఈ 7 ఈ వచ్చిన record 11 records కి, sorry 8 records కి F1 data blank అంటే so what it do, it will get data from F2 only. We are using only F2 records మాత్రమే రాయి అని చెప్తున్నాం. That's why we got only this part. This part became blank. Okay, that's why you see the record data like this. We are writing only file 2 records, file 2 data. So like this we use join keys. Okay, we can compare the files and write the records like that. Okay, I will share the screenshot to practice. Okay, follow the screenshots and practice, then you will understand easily. Okay, so if anyone has any questions, we can discuss, otherwise we can end the call. Any questions from anyone? Okay, so yeah, we are waiting on CACS part, so we'll start that tomorrow. Okay, so I have small topic like 10 minutes that will take tomorrow, that will complete that in JCL, that is like overriding parameters. So how we change file names, how we override, that thing is there. That is, will take tomorrow class for that. Okay, it will take 10 to 20 minutes. That's it. Join, then connect again tomorrow.